A subway system in Manning. And nothing tipped.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Aldridge out there with Anderson. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Bradley. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. And for New York, we've got Russell. Achua is out there with Griffin. Then it's Holiday. And it's Ojale in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bradley. Here's Aldridge. And the shot goes in. And a tough stretch for both teams, Doris. As a player, do you change your approach when you're in a losing streak like this?
I think, Kevin, one of the things you do is you put your head down and you continue to work. You understand that in the course of a season there are highs and lows, but you do not react to those. You continue to work, you continue to grind.
Griffin against Jokic. Shoots from the right block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Outside Bradley. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Bradley.
That's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide open teammates on a consistent basis.
Holiday, no one around him. And the Knicks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Bradley. Sweet little floater.
Well, Avery Bradley using incredible strength. You like how he maintains his physicality on these tough finishes.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Griffin down low. He's against Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin trying to get open.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Jokic passes to Rubio. He dishes it to Bradley. Over Russell. And that one hits back iron. The Knicks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, D'Angelo Russell has the floater in his offensive arsenal. So important for a point guard in the NBA.
Holiday against Rubio. Floats it up for Jokic. He can't get that one. The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Holiday against Rubio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rubio taking his time here. Aldridge trying to break free, and the basket by Rubio.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And Holiday kicks to Ojale. No good from outside. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
No one covering.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Outside, Russell. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Holiday against Rubio. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Griffin. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains, going.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
The talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Holiday. Griffin is out there with Achua. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Ojale in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Russell finds Holiday. Back to Russell. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Aldridge dishes to Anderson. Back to Aldridge. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aldridge has got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
From deep, Ojale, that's good. Ojale's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Here's Jokic, up and in on the layup.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
For New York, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Russell passes to Ojale. Holiday. Some nice passing by New York here. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. Whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Just 5 on the clock. Rubio misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Up again. Jokic on the follow.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
For New York, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Russell kicks to Ojale. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ojale's got 6.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Holiday against Rubio. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Russell against Bradley. To the paint. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Anderson outside. Pass to Jokic. Now Rubio. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Bradley. Lets it fly. He hangs. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. Minnesota came out looking very confident. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. And that's a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now Russell. So on the floor for Minnesota. Jokic is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Anderson, and it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
On defense, Minnesota, 3-point lead. Here's Ojale. Russell from long range gets the 3-pointer to fall. Russell's got the first bucket of the third here for New York.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Anderson. Rubio outside. Anderson outside. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
It's Russell with the drive. And there's the pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Jokic with the steal. Feeds it to Anderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Knicks trail by 4. Russell with it. He has 7. Pass to Holiday from downtown. Knocked loose. Second shot opportunity. Achua, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Bradley, no one around him. Drains the 3-pointer. Bradley's got 5.
I'll tell you, Avery Bradley showing great confidence in that 3-point ability. The defense has now got to keep him legit.
Griffin passes to Russell. And here is Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Rubio against Holiday. Inside, Anderson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Griffin kicks to Russell. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Rubio. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
But just so under control with the ball. Nice move by Rubio.
Rubio against Holiday. Outside Griffin. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in 3-point territory, and he drills it.
Bradley kicks to Rubio. Back to Bradley. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. It's hauled in by Achua.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Rubio the pass to Jokic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the shot goes down. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
How about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Hustle from deep, 3-point. Oh, he nailed it.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Holiday out there with Russell. Then there's Achua. Then there's Griffin. And it's Ojale in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 2. Here's Jokic. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Jokic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Minnesota. Holiday, the pass to Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
And he sinks the second. Here's Rubio. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Yes! And the foul. That one is on Holiday.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, this is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
Jokic against Griffin. Here's Russell. It doesn't go for him. Bradley with some nice D.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Anderson kicks to Jokic. Count that one. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Russell against Bradley. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Jokic with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. It's going to be Jokic shooting. That one is on Holiday. Free throw, good. Jokic. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Pass to Rubio. Jokic with it. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. And again, New York with the triple.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Rubio against Holiday. To the inside, Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And so Minnesota takes the win. This was all right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.